Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. I am doing Gemini's love story. It's a love story for the sign of Gemini. You guys hear me shuffling the cards, right? So it's not fake. I don't know. There's so much advice that goes on, like YouTube and shit. It's like, whatever, man. I mean, if you're gonna be, like, you know, for the most part, I think I have pretty cool people that follow me. But, like, when you pay attention to, like, there's some other readers that have, like, a lot of people. And there's always, like, people talking shit. It's like, if you really feel that way, then go watch someone else. It's not that hard. Fuck. Why do people gotta be haters when most of us readers are doing this shit for free, like 90% of the time, for one, and two, to try to help people. So why are people talking shit? It's stupid. Ignorance, man. I'm telling you. If you don't like what somebody's reading, then go read your own cards. It's kind of what I did. Fuck, you know what I mean? Alright, so far we have somebody that's moving on from something, or you feel like you want to move on. Even though you feel like there is still some hope in this. Maybe you're recovering from something that happened in the past. Because the card you start with is the Five of Cups in reverse. So you might be having a new outlook on the situation, because in the past maybe you felt like it was a missed opportunity, or whatever the case may be. Maybe with a water sign. This person is working on themselves, however, maybe dealing with some of the behavior in the past where they were in and out of your life, pretty violent and deliberately cruel. They were really out of control with their emotions and how they dealt with things in life. So it caused a breakup or a separation, possibly in the past, with lots of arguments. Because there was people who didn't know what they wanted to do, and they were trying to make a choice, or maybe you're trying to make a choice now, or you're trying to balance your life out. Because there is a new offer of love coming in. It could be with a water sign. In the past, they were really immature about how they came towards you. And they acted like they wanted to be single. And they were really emotionally unbalanced and immature about how probably emotionally manipulative. You are in the middle of completing a life lesson or a goal. And you might have felt like things weren't really growing for you in your life. Because someone didn't take the leap of faith, and they were really careless with how they made their decisions, but they weren't prepared for how their life would be without you in it. Someone does want to offer you a cup of love. Maybe it's a small gesture, but they do want a new love opportunity with you. Someone who's patient and kind and maybe really slow moving. But they're going to be speaking their truth to you about this, or you're going to be speaking your truth to them about it, because there's a potential new start, maybe with an air sign. Someone felt like they were abandoned, or that they needed to withdraw from a situation, and they felt like they needed to move on. But there is someone who does want the structure and authority figure to be in your life. They want this to play this role for you. But maybe in the past there were a lot of delays and setbacks that came along with this. Because they wanted a new start with you, but it was rejected, or it was a false start. And someone was really greedy and really stressing out about money, but they also wanted a new start with you. So maybe you're thinking about the past and you're kind of reminiscing a little bit. And a little bit confused about what you want to do. The confusion's on both sides of the fence. Because there was some depression that came along with this in the past. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius. But there was also some promiscuity and emotionally unreliable people. Then there was a lot of dissatisfaction that came along with this. Because maybe you guys wanted different things, and there was a lot of commitment issues due to past abuse, and a lot of choices maybe on you or their side of the fence. So you're trying to make a decision, and you're kind of waiting for results about how you want to move forward. But you do have someone that wants to come in and offer you a new start. They are in motion towards you. So you're kind of going within and you're thinking about it. Because you know that you or this other person does want a long-term security, but you're a little bit afraid to change. Because of whatever toxic behavior you have in your life, or maybe they were toxic to you at one point. Someone got caught up in some bullshit and they are trying to make things right with you. And the clarity will be revealed to you as a message in your dreams. Someone came to you in the past as in a really immature offer, and there might have been some codependency issues that were along with that. But they do want to offer you a passionate new start. And they want to leave the situation that they're in right now. Because they know that there is material happiness and a joyous outcome that will be coming with you, or that's just going to happen in general with this. So be very clear about what it is you want, and cut out the rest of the bullshit in your life. There were some frustrations and travel issues, possibly in the past, but someone does want this marriage and children and a family with you. Even though in the past things didn't move forward and things are really out of balance. That's going to be coming to an end, and it's going to happen really fast. It's going to be a sudden change for you guys. Because in the past, there was no stable relationship offered. But now someone's ready to take the leap of faith. Because they want to move forward with you in their life. And they really do want to offer you this passionate beginning with someone because they do love you. Even though there might be someone who used someone for money in the past. There's an outside person who might be making things a little bit difficult. Because your intuition is blocked and you have clouded insight about this. So it's causing you a lot of stress and a lot of responsibilities, and maybe it's time to ask someone for some help. Instead of being closed off emotionally, because of past family conflicts and loneliness and foreclosure. Stop being self-defensive and thinking that you have to do everything alone. And you don't have to be in rivalry with anyone about this anymore. You need to focus on getting out of this situation, or focus on coming out ahead. Have strength. And be maybe defensive about it. Maybe be defensive about what it is you want, but not necessarily defensive with other people. Because this is all about keeping and maintaining boundaries. It's a test of courage and persistence. The universe is telling you to stay strong. Because you did deal with a third-party situation in the past. But you're not going to be that person anymore. You're going to be the person that comes in and says exactly what it is you want. Or maybe there's someone that's going to be coming in your life that knows exactly what they want, and you're that person for them. Because they don't want to be left out in the cold. And there will be victory in this situation if you leave or stay. Justice will be served on all accounts, and I feel like there will be the right decision that's going to be made in this situation. Someone is trying to get rid of their toxic behavior, or maybe the things that were out of control in their life in the past. And trying to get rid of this one-sided mentality about being with someone. And they do want to leave the situation that they're in. And they're really restless, and they have a lot of anxiety. But they do want a new start and recovery and forgiveness from the situation in the past. So, no more feeling lonely or like you're repeating past mistakes, because people do want to come in and offer you a passionate new beginning. And there will be clarity and a final decision and a wake-up call as the final decision that you want to make for your life. Even though maybe things in the past, there was someone who was emotionally manipulative and jealous. Someone is really working really hard to be with you, and they want a long-term investment with you, and maybe they're waiting for their ships to come in, but they are working really hard to try to be with you and maintain their life as far as money. There will be apologies and recovery after loss and physical healing for you in this situation or that person. There will be a fair fight. There will be peace after trouble, and maybe someone was getting caught. There was a lot of stagnation and feeling like you're really stuck. because of some bad news, maybe legal or tax issues, and someone that really wasn't working with you in the past. So it caused you a lot of anxiety and grief. So you felt like maybe you needed to move on from this. But this was a self-imposed restriction that you had going on in your head and in your words. What is some advice for the sign of Gemini? Anyways, I hope everyone is having a good day. I have Cancer, Pisces, and Virgo. Wait, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, and Virgo left after this. What's some advice for the sign of Gemini on their love story? Some advice for the sign of Gemini on their love story. So, in the past, there was someone who didn't want to take the leap of faith, and they know that they made the wrong decision. Because someone really is in love with you, and you are on this level with them. Even though there might have been some rejection and false starts with this in the past, you have the tools to manifest whatever it is that you want in your life. Someone is trying to make things right with you, even though there might have been some toxic behavior with them. Someone does want a passionate new start with you. Have a good day.